Morning, I'm Michael White with Boom Real Estate Group, brokered by American Way Realty. Today we're going to sit down and speak with the owner of Ignite Heating and Cooling, Isaac Horn, to see how he got started and where he's at today. Let's chat. Welcome, Isaac. Thank you for coming in and having me and taking some time with us. So I'm just going to have a couple of questions I'm going to ask you about your heating and cooling business and kind of go from there. So the first question is, tell us about you, background, your role, and how you got started. Basically, how you got started in the business, your background.
Cool. So it wasn't originally my plan to do HVAC at all. My mom wanted me to either be a pastor or an engineer, and I wanted to be a police officer. So but my mom didn't want me to be a police officer, and so just kind of in the middle of summertime, she set up a tour at South Central College, and the professor happened to be in.
Okay.
So I went there, did a tour, and he convinced me that, in that moment, I was just like, I need to do HVAC.
Yeah.
So
sounded interesting.
Sounded interesting. So that was a high school student. I was doing PSEO. So I graduated with my HVAC and high school diploma kind of at the same time.
Sure.
Got my first job, and then worked there for 5 years, and then started Ignite just 4 years ago.
Okay. So you started right out of high school then?
Yes, I was actually 17.
Okay.
When I started doing this stuff.
That's amazing. So, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Now you never looked back. So
no, it's HVAC is really an incredible career.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to get new young people interested in it because it's one of those careers that it's going to be around for a long time.
Right.
And it's a really good business to be in.
Is there anything other than the HVAC? So that part of it, that you've added on to your business?
Yeah. So we do quite a bit of fireplace work too. So gas fireplaces. So we don't do wood stuff. We don't do chimney cleaning, but we do work on the gas inserts. And so that's something that we started doing kind of shortly after we started in business.
Sure.
But we do quite a bit of just the cleaning and stuff that with the gas fireplace.
I suppose a gas line on a furnace, gas line on a gas fireplace, kind of.
Yeah, they both burn gas and stuff.
Yeah.
So the other thing that we do is we do commercial refrigeration too. So any reach-in freezers and coolers, walk-in coolers, stuff like that, we work with those.
Okay. Still a number of those around, I suppose, with businesses.
Yeah, basically any of the restaurants around here, gas stations, anything like that, will have those types of equipment for us.
And so I've had you come out to my house and you do the fall and spring stuff or whatever, preventive maintenance and some other things. So I've had different techs come out. How many employees are you up to now, or what's that looking like?
Yeah, so we're currently hiring. We need to get a service technician or two here before winter starts. That way we can make sure we're serving people in a timely manner, because the business has really grown really fast.
Yeah.
And so as of today, there's 7 of us at Ignite.
Okay.
And so in the next couple of weeks, we'll be adding on a couple more service technicians too as we find them.
Okay.
So
are most of them have already had a job in the industry, or you do some on-job training and then after a year they're kind of good to go or whatever?
Yeah, so we at Ignite try to hire mostly for people skills and personality, more like that. A lot of the technical things, as long as you have kind of a desire to learn how to do HVAC, we can teach a lot of those skills. Now, most of our team members have gone to school. Well, I think all of our team members have all gone to school for HVAC. We like to hire people right out of college. That way we can, show them the way that we do things.
Right.
We do things a little bit different.
Yeah.
At Ignite, we want to make sure that when we're hiring people, that we can teach them our way of doing things.
Sometimes that's a little easier than unteaching them and then reteaching them. Yeah. And they do, I have to admit, they do have good bedside manners, when they come out to the house. So they do well with that.
Totally. And what you mentioned there, our club membership system, you're on the club membership.
Yes.
So thank you for being a customer there. But it's really designed so that we can come out twice a year and do maintenance on your system. So that way in the middle of summer, middle of winter time, things aren't breaking down. Yeah. So that's one of our most popular offerings too.
As warm as it's been this summer, it's humming along.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy how many, our club members, almost none of them have repairs that need to happen in the middle of summertime.
Okay.
So we're able to take care of those in spring before it gets
and that's good for you too, because then you don't have to stop what you're doing and kind of fill in with that too. So
yeah, it's good for everybody to not have breakdown in the middle of this time of year.
When it's warm.
Yeah,
for sure. Good. What does your day-to-day look like? kind of help us understand what you do coming in the first thing in the morning or going through the day and how you wrap up and everything.
My day or like
Like
our team?
Probably more so a team.
Sure.
Yeah, yours might be a little bit different as the owner, but yeah.
So generally, we have kind of two divisions. We have the installers and the service technicians, right? And then of course we have the office to support that, sales and the back office stuff. So like a service technician, they're going to clock in 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and they'll get to their first job right around 8. They do kind of depends on how busy it is, but 4 to 6 jobs per day where they're going off and fixing things. As they're driving all around, we service like 30, 40 miles around Mankato. So they're driving all around that service area to take care of people. Our installers, they clock in a little bit earlier, then they go off, they load up all their equipment for the day, and they go and they're installing new systems all day. So if you have an old system, it breaks down, it doesn't make sense to repair it, or maybe you can't repair it, they'll come out and they'll install it.
Yeah, he did my daughter, Natalie and Chris, their son-in-law. So yeah, they're real happy with that. So I think they did furnace and air, did they?
Did furnace and air.
Yeah. That was old. That was old school. Hanging on by a pair and a thread or whatever they say. Yeah.
And the systems, like if you install them both together, it's cheaper to do it that way rather than separate.
Sure.
And the end quality, like the product, like it will cool your house and heat your house way better if you do it together versus separate.
Yeah, because I suppose if you just did the air, the furnace is not compatible.
It's not designed to work together.
Right.
Not that they won't work together, but it's not going to be optimal for together.
Yeah. Good. Keeps them busy, in other words, all your people.
Yeah. We certainly this time of year, at least in the summertime.
Is there one season that's busier, or does that just depend on the weather in the situation?
Every year's a little bit different. Summertime is always going to be the busiest.
Okay.
Right? So the May time through end of July tends to be the busiest time by far, pretty much.
Okay.
Which was a surprise to me because I was going to expect that winter time was going to be a lot busier, because you need to have heat. Otherwise your pipes are going to freeze up. It's a safety thing.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
But for the most part, we actually find that furnaces they were just more reliable now. I'm not really sure, but it seems like winter time is actually slower than summertime.
Okay.
But it's kind of like the season where we get real busy in the winter time, we get a little bit slower during the fall, so we can take a vacation or something like that in the fall.
Sure.
And then we get some winter time, it gets really busy again.
So when you're going out there and you're dealing with people, what makes a person more cranky? No air?
Oh, no air.
Or no heat?
No air for sure. People will call us and they'll with the heat or like when it's really, really cold outside, like -20, and they're like, I'll just turn on the space heater. We'll be okay till tomorrow. Or with air conditioning, no one wants to fall asleep in your house when it's 90 degrees and super humid. You're just not going to sleep well. Everyone's going to
and the fan's just going to blow hot air on you.
Fan's just going to blow hot air.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely the air.
And I think that's probably why it's just busier in the summertime. Because the heat kind of affects you.
Okay. Yeah. Funny. I've heard that. So, good. Now that we know a little bit more about you professionally, tell us something personal that we may not know about you, family or you personally, or just some fun fact about you.
Fun fact
that we might not know about you.
Okay. So my team will all tell you that I'm a really weird person. Right. And I'm weird for several reasons. I
get that a lot here. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Maybe it's just
not you, but about me. Yeah. So maybe it's just guys.
People are talking about how weird I am.
Yeah.
No, we actually talk about how weird Mike is at our office all the time.
Oh, sure. As well as conversation. Yeah.
So one of the weirdest things about me is I don't have a TV in my house.
Okay.
We don't watch TV.
Yep.
Our Wi-Fi is generally not on in our house.
Sure.
And the reason is that when I come home, I have 4 little kids.
Correct.
My oldest is 4, so we have a lot of babies running around.
They want your attention.
So I don't really need to come home and watch TV, right? We're going to come home and we're just going to spend time together.
Correct.
So I don't know almost anything about sports. I don't know anything really about what's happening around in the news and stuff like that, because I generally one time a week will just search, hey, what are the top
what's
things
going on?
I need to know.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really know all that's going on.
Do you know who our president is?
I do know who the president is.
So you're up on that at least. Yeah.
I know who the most important people are, like Mike White and president and stuff too.
Perfect. Yeah. I show up a lot online.
and so that makes me kind of an odd person. I just tend to be really focused on the things that are important to me in my life, and those things are always going to be. I'm a Christian, so so focusing on the Lord,
absolutely,
and what He's calling me to do is the most important thing. And taking care of my family and my team at work So those are things I'm incredibly focused on. Those things, other things I tend to.
Those matter.
Yeah. So if you want to make small talk to me, don't ask me how the Vikings are doing, because I don't know anything about
Yeah.
soccer.
What state is that in? Oh, it's Minnesota team. Yeah.
I do know that there's a football there. And stuff,
but sometimes as the season goes by, we want to pretend that they're not our team. But,
I've heard that too.
There's always next year.
Yeah. I just live in that world.
That's kind of the way it is. Yeah. Good. That's very interesting. What made you? And we kind of talked about this a little bit. What kind of made you choose this industry? So you're kind of giving your mom credit for that, or not credit for that, or more.
I honestly give it all to the Lord.
Sure.
I was
kind of a
being a police officer, and then I don't even remember making a conscious decision to do HVAC. I just remember just listening to this guy talk about HVAC, and immediately I just knew in my heart that that is what
that was the thing to do.
So I barely even thought about it. I just
sure,
that's what I'm going to do, and just did it.
And once you got into it, was that just an affirmation then as you got into class 1, class 2, quarter 1, quarter 2? It's this is still cool. I mean, obviously you went all the way through it.
Yeah, I was naturally good at it. And
sure.
So in school, I did really, really well. I went to school for it. I got my first job and I did really, really well in it. Right. So it just felt like kind of a natural fit.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
good. Yeah. Good. What made you, and we already talked about that one. So what do you enjoy most about what you do, and what's least favorite about what you do?
What are my most favorite and least favorite things?
Correct.
Okay. So my most favorite thing by far is taking care of the community. Nothing makes me happier than be able to come into a home and people are hot and cranky,
right? And
be able to leave, and be able to not only get the air conditioner up and going, but be able to really serve them in some way. We have this thing at Ignite, and one of our core values, we call it Ignicity, right? It's a word I made up, very proud of it. Mm-hmm. But what it means is that we're going to seek to go above and beyond what we are there to do. So if we're there to fix your air conditioner, my goal is not only to fix your air conditioner, my goal is also just kind of bless you in some way, right? And so whether that's, always encouraging our team to, whether that's picking up some rocks that came out of the landscaping, even though we did kick them out, just kind of clean up your yard, whatever it is, our goal is just always bless you in some way while we're there.
I could leave my lawnmower out next time. I don't know how much time you have.
I mean,
within reason.
Within reason.
Okay.
Our thing is it's going to take you 5 to 10 extra minutes. Right. Just quick do it.
But people remember that.
Yeah, people remember
absolutely.
That. Yeah. Yep. So that's my favorite thing, is just to be able to bless people.
Okay.
I don't know, my least favorite thing.
If you don't have one, I mean, that's good, I guess. But I mean, it seems like everybody kind of has about something.
Yeah. I think honestly, my least favorite thing is when we're not able to bless somebody for some reason. Let's just say we get to the home and the system is so old that it can't be fixed, and there's a financial situation that they're not able to complete a repair or complete an installation
for a new unit or something.
Yeah. And so when we leave the house in a condition where it's I wish I was able to get the system up and going for you, but unfortunately we can't. Right. Yeah. So that's definitely disappointing.
Okay. True.
I mean, it's mechanical, right? It's not everything can always be fixed.
Right. Okay.
Sometimes it has to be replaced, and
eventually, maybe they can get to that point where they can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and we try to offer we have promotional 0% plans and stuff like that, so that way people can get to a new system
pretty easy to. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your office staff. How many you have? What do you do for advertising? Obviously, you have the trucks and the vans. Maybe anything online that you're working with.
So marketing is one of my favorite things. So we have the trucks, right? You'll see, the bright trucks has Iggy on the side of it. You might even hear our radio ads with Iggy and stuff in there. So I just really enjoy marketing. I really.
So is that your voice then? Are you just?
I'm not Iggy.
You're not opting that.
There's a guy in Texas. He's the guy who records. He's Iggy. So anyway. And so fun fact about him is he actually was a spoken word artist, and the first time Justin Bieber performed live, he was actually opening for this guy who is voicing Iggy. Right? Okay. So he played with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So fun fact. Yeah. Okay. Office staff. So it's me in the office. I do some service work too, filling in when need be. We have Shayna in the office. Shayna answers the phone. But a lot more than that. Shayna is incredible. I'm naturally not a very organized person, but Shayna's very organized. Okay. And so she's the reason why Ignite is successful. Our whole team is, for that matter. Then we have John in the office. John does sales with us. He's our comfort advisor. And so if you ever need a new system, you're going to be talking with John. Okay.
Okay.
So, but pretty soon we're going to need to be adding someone else to answer the phone. Shayna has a lot to do,
Sure.
and so we're going to be having to add someone soon to take a load off of Shayna's
That's
plate
good.
and be able to answer
Yeah.
the phone and stuff.
And I believe you also have if I'm saying this correctly, a podcast where you and your wife did
Yeah, so we're
episode 1 or 2 or wherever you're at.
So we're starting to do some more Facebook stuff, and it's kind of one of those things like you take a video of yourself, and man, it looks so dumb, but it's gotten some good feedback.
Yeah.
So Rebecca and I are starting to do some more videos. We're currently in a series right now, just calling out our team members and specifically saying some things that we find incredible about our specific team members. That's the current thing we're doing. But yeah, my wife is figuring out all that stuff. Anything on Facebook is what my wife is doing.
Okay. Yeah, Rebecca's done a great job with that.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it because she's at home all day with our 4 little kids.
Chasing them around, and they don't all nap at the same time or whatever. Probably, so it's just like there's always something going on.
Yeah, it's a mess. But she is able to do the Facebook stuff, and she does a really good job.
Great.
With it.
Good.
So,
And that's where everything is nowadays, it seems like. So
yeah,
they advertise where they're at.
Yeah.
No billboards in the future.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
I tend to want to do one big thing a year, right?
Sure.
And so one of our first years, we did the truck stuff, with our trucks, wrapping them and branding and stuff. And the next year, we invested somewhere else heavily in marketing. This last year, we started heavily marketing in radio, and so this next year, we'll kind of see what the next big investment is for us. Eventually, it's going to be billboards. I'm not really sure when that's going to be.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Whatever our marketing team is suggesting.
Exactly. Good.
So.
Is there anything as we wrap up that you'd want to say to help talk about your business? We've kind of hit on all the different angles: the people, the service, the location, and what you do and what you're getting into, and your office staff. Is there anything like a new secret?
Yeah.
Something new that's out there. This is the breaking news right here that we don't know about yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think like my biggest thing, the thing that we bump into the most, that is kind of, I don't know if I'd call it misinformation or something, but I think kind of the biggest thing is a lot of people tend to think that with new systems, like new air conditioners, new furnaces, the thing that's most important is the brand of system, right? So there's a lot of people, like if you go and buy a car, you're probably looking at the efficiencies, and you're looking at the reliability ratings on JD Power, wherever it is.
Yeah.
So I think people tend to start to think that that's the way that they should be buying air conditioners and furnaces.
Okay.
In reality, the most important thing is how the system is installed, right? So imagine if you're buying a car, but when you buy the car, you buy it in pieces, and the person you bring to the car to is one who puts it together, right? Now you're going to spend a lot more time probably figuring out who is putting the car together, than what pieces make up that car.
Right.
So air conditioning and heating is kind of the same thing.
Okay.
Right. So the units, when we install them, you have to put them together correctly. Otherwise, the system's not going to last as long. Right. I can't tell you how many times I've worked on a 5, 10, 15-year-old system that was just installed so poorly that it has to be replaced.
Okay.
Right. And so that person spent a lot of money.
Right.
And maybe they thought they were getting a really high quality unit.
Sure.
But it was the install that really made a big difference. So here at Ignite, we are nerds a little bit, and we put together systems, right? And so we have a checklist system. When we install a system, when we install a new AC and furnace, and we make sure we go down the list and make sure we catch, all the things that could be potential issues in the future. And we just install things in a little bit different way.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of the biggest thing I've been thinking about lately. Is just whether you use Ignite or whether you use a different company, it doesn't matter to me. But make sure you're spending more time in that buying process, thinking about how who's most qualified to put the system together. Then is this brand a good brand?
Right. Good. Okay. Anything new on the horizon, like a punch card, buy one get one free? If you
So no, not really.
If I refer a friend, they get a free furnace. I mean,
So we do have a referral program.
Oh, okay.
So any of our customers, if you refer someone to Ignite and they either complete a repair or complete a service, and you just let us know, hey, I referred that person, or that person lets us know that who they were referred by. Yeah, we love to send out thank you gift cards to those people.
Absolutely.
Just say thank you for trusting us with.
Sure.
That's kind of the biggest compliment you can give us is referral. I mean, same thing with your industry, right?
Yep.
If I trust you, I'm gonna refer
tell others.
To you.
Yep.
So,
exactly. Appreciate it. Well, good.
Definitely.
Well, Isaac, thanks for taking your time for stopping by.
And
I love hearing about your story and how you got started, and you've done well for yourself. And and appreciate it.
It's an honor.
Great.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right.